Welcome back to the channel. Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. You know, it occurs to me that I kind of skipped some episodes when I got the old Crackerbox here, when I first got it, and I was doing some preliminary work on it, and as we were identifying what it was, and just trying to get all the specs down, and so that we could make a game plan of what to do. So we're going to kind of jump back a little bit and get caught up. Stick around town. Welcome back. So what we have found is that this truck is kind of like a Heinz 57. Yeah, I think that's the right word, because I think what has happened is someone did a cutoff right behind the cab and put a 4070A International frame and rear ends and everything on it, because we know the rear ends are indeed international. And we're trying to research what this suspension is. Maybe some of you guys know what that is. It's got to be international, that's what I'm thinking, because this whole thing is an international cutoff, and they cut it off right somewhere here. I can't see it on this side. Let me see. Oh yeah, right there. That's where they did the cutoff, and they sleeved it. So they put on the exhaust double mount and the up pipe, which I've got to get put back on. But if you look up top there, that is a mount, and there was one down here for a single exhaust. And the door tags denote, even though this door is a different color, I'm thinking they replaced the door and put the proper tags back on this, you know, because those are Phillips screws. But this denotes a 671 and a 2-speed rear end. Yeah, see? 487, 663. So 671 natural is what was, I think, stock to this truck. And they just did the international cutoff. See? These are IH tanks. They did the cutoff and put everything from the cutoff, the exhaust, the intake, the lubrifiner, and of course, that killer 8V-71. And when we fired it up the other day, this thing aired up by itself, and the shifter was working. Awesome. So the next thing we're gonna try to do operationally is to move it. I've got to lubricate the slave cylinder right here and get that to working. If we do, we do. If we don't, those are easily done. We've done it before. And then we'll try and move it. But she cleaned up really nice. Now I can start spiffing it up and getting new parts on it. But it will be over the winter. It'll be a complete rewire, just like we did with Grasshopper. Mr. Wizard already has plans on how he's gonna wire this one a little differently than we did on Grasshopper. So, you know, you learn. You should learn as you work on more trucks. The knowledge should increase. So it's going to be fun. I got a hold of my buddy Junior, at Junior's Trucks and Parts in Cleveland, and we're gonna get some 22.5s. This is the only tubeless on the truck. The rest of them are the 1020s, but we're gonna get a full 10 of those with good rubber. 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 10, and drives. We're gonna get that squared away. And my good buddy Ken Tinland, he's got that killer 9500 long hood 8V-71 Detroit. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, he lives a couple hours from me, and he just happens to have the cap for the bottom of the air cleaner for me. Gotta love trains, you know. If you live around the Truckers Lounge, you gotta love trains. But yeah, we're hoping that it fits, because he measured his, and I think his was 15 across, and when I measured this, it was like, I think 15 and a half or 16. So we'll see. Might not fit, darn it, but we'll see. But also, you can see where they cut off. This would have been original to the to this, because they put the air cleaner kind of like this down here when it was original. And when they did the cutoff, they just cut this off and they mounted the one from the 4070A. That's what they did. And just to give you guys an idea where I'm thinking, now you know how I changed my mind, but here's where I'm thinking. You know I love the patina, and I love to preserve the history of a truck. I'm thinking about leaving the cab patina, painting this all white like it's supposed to be nice, the bumper, you know, sanding and painting that real nice, making all this white look beautiful up here, and leave the rest in patina. I'll replace these so we have nice step covers and diamond plate, and leave this, and I'm going to reproduce this and put it on the other side after I paint the door to match and weather it. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. Here's a little experiment I'm doing to see what I want to do with the wheels. If I go with the kind of the pastel yellow theme, I don't like a bright yellow like a mustard, but a pastel, kind of like this has worn already, with the silver and red wheels, maybe. Don't know. Here's the next order of business. Getting one of these big old honking tree limbs out of here, so we'll get the Sawzall, see if we can get that taken care of. Yeah, that's stopping it. So I think I'll juice these up and just see if I can get the guard off of it. So here's the guard. I'm using the drill and the wire wheel lightly on it to get it the best I can, because I know I can't get these anymore. The muffler, I don't know how much luck I'll have with that, but you never know. This old school trucking episode is made possible by my sponsors: Fourth State Trucks, Grand Rock Exhaust Solutions, Lake City Paint, Warehouse 9000, online on Amazon, and also Hammer Down Coffee. So if you want to save some money, look in the links below in the description box and click on the link there. It'll help you save some money, and it'll help me too. So at least I know who made these chrome mufflers. Donaldson. Kind of doubt that they do anymore. Working on the bumper today, I had to do some aligning to get things nice and tight and straight. I had to zip off some old screws and buttons and things like that. So I think it's ready for primer. So this is coming along nicely. It's cleaning up relatively well. Yep. Got this all cut. I didn't want to go up this high, so I would imagine the boot will cover that up just enough. It'll go down because it's showing right here is where the boot went up to, so I could just go half of that really, as long as I've got it you know, with a clamp. Did some experimenting on the wheels. I really love the red. I don't know why, because I'm not a red guy. I've been doing a little painting, got some silver on it, and I changed my mind on the red on the wheels. Don't like it, at least at this point. So silver and black is what we'll go with, and then that'll go with just about any paint scheme I decide to go with. So one of the things I had to do yesterday was finally get that back window scraped off, because there had been a homeless person sleeping in this truck at some point, and they spray painted that back window. So I did a lot of bleaching last night, cleaned the windows, just, you know, doing the process of blowing out the crap, wiping down stuff with bleach. Still got a lot to go, but I definitely wanted to get that window done, and I just taped up the seat so it didn't look so stinking bad. I mean, it looks bad, but I mean, geez, it looks a lot better than it did. And I just set a nice piece of foam on it for right now. So yesterday, I also got, if you look up top there, I got the old exhaust mount. When this was a 671, it had a single exhaust on the back of it. Took them mounts off. Got rid of the air lines. They were just in the way for now, and plugged those holes. Cleaned out the intake so that I can get the intake painted and put back on, at least for now. So today we are going to replace the clutch master cylinder, and hopefully the slave is going to work for us. If not, the slave can be ordered locally at the local parts store, because we've gotten two before, one for Sarge and one for the first Crackerbox. Boys and girls, it's the end of a day, and we've been working on the Crackerbox, as of yet unnamed, but a lot of work on the interior today. We got the clutch master cylinder installed, and then of course the slave cylinder needs replaced as well. So now we're back to waiting a few days. Oh yes, our beloved trains. Gotta love living around here. So anyway, got some more cleaning done. I took the wire brush to the gauges, got them looking better. Used the wire brush and compressed air and a vacuum and whatever I could use to scrape and clean and start getting the alpine green laid down. Look at this. Talk about a mouse house. What a disgusting mess. Both of these ceiling installation pieces were just caked with mouse urine and mouse garbage. There's the curtains. So got that out of there. You can see that. I got the back window scraped. It had been conveniently spray painted black for a certain homeless person who was living in the cracker box. The mouse house is getting presentable, so it isn't so bad smelling, especially getting that crap out of there. Haven't decided what color it's going to be yet. Just haven't decided. I'm looking at all kind of options. Mocked up the exhaust today. Got these beautiful tops. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be beautiful. Thank you, 4 states. They got the stuff. Yeah, the red's going. We're going back to black and silver because black and silver goes with any color. That way I can change colors at will and not worry about the wheels. I got this intake cut off yesterday because it was kind of it was nasty down here, so I lost about 1.5 inches, but I've got plenty over there for it. It'll be just fine. I ordered the clamps. They got to be 6-inch clamps, so I got to wait a few days for those to get it back up. I just want to get it back on there, mocked up. What we're going to try to do is get this thing to move so that we can get it out of the crooked position that it's in, park it properly here so it's not in the way, and life will be good. So today we got this piece of garbage angle iron that was on here, for lack of a better term, off of here, and that's got to be all cleaned up with a wire brush, and I have to cut those off more. I had to cut them off to get it off. Got the diamond plate piece off of here. I've been sanding and scraping. Got the mud flap all off because I want to paint this, because I have, let's see, oh yeah, look at this. Remember the door panels that were on the Pete when I got it? Well, they're coming in handy. This bad boy in here. Now this is a thinner piece of aluminum diamond plate. There again, these were on the door panels of the Pete somebody got, and I believe they come from like Lowe's or Home Depot. You can buy like a 32 by 32 sheet. So I think that'll be just fine because it's supported underneath. As long as it's tied down nice, I think that's just going to be fine. So I want to get started. I want to at least get that painted, and I want to do something about this door so at least it matches the rest of the truck. And I don't know if I'm going to put patina juice on it to make it shiny and leave the, I don't know. I won't do with the white. I've got to fix that. That looks pretty bad. But I don't know about the cab. But this door's got to match somehow, so I got to make the door look yellow and weathered like the other one. So look what came in the mail today for the Crackerbox. Dun da da da. Yes sirree. There's more of the alpine green, closest thing you can find for the interior. Yeah. So I got the front set of back tandems painted the silver and black like I want them. I'll probably be doing the same thing up here. The center part will be black. I got this primed because I'm deciding on color, only color. I haven't done any body work yet, but I just want to decide color, see what I like first. You know, I'm anxious when it comes to color. So here's that green, Alpine green color. Yep, the whole interior will be that. They call that sage green. I gotta show you what came for the Crackerbox today. New old stock, baby. Yeah. These are new old stock, brand new headlight rings for the Crackerbox. Is that not beautiful? Oh man, those are going to be awesome. Okay, guys and gals, I think that catches us up on the Crackerbox to where we're at right now. And if you look on the screen there, you'll see something that says playlist. Click the playlist, and I've got all the Crackerbox stuff in a playlist. And I've got all the Grasshopper stuff on the 66 kW cabover that we did, a restoration. That's all in a playlist right now. So check that out. Check out down below in the comments section. There's a link there for the newsletter that I just started. So we're going to catch you up because we got some great stuff coming real soon, beginning of January. So you'll want to get your email to me on that. So click on that link and then I'll get you a newsletter and I'll tell you what's coming. So I think with that, we're going to wrap it up. And by the way, today is Christmas, believe it or not. And I didn't do anything special for Christmas. You know, guys, you know how that is. Everything just gets crazy at Christmas time. Anyways, Merry Christmas to all of you. And until next time, keep the hammer down. Safe and sound.